Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 video. Well, the Witch Queen DLC is here, and so is Xur. Xur is going to be located in the EDZ. Happy Friday, my guardian. Once again, let's get things started. As always, if you are new to the channel, welcome to another Xur video. It's Friday, March the 11th, 2022, and Xur is back in the EDZ. So let's see what Xur has for us today. Now, as always, my guardians, if you didn't know, Xur can show up in 3 different locations on a Friday, and he brings some exotics and some legendaries. This week, we have Nightfall weapon as well. So, oh boy, let's check out and see what Xur has for us today. Happy Friday, my guardians. As always, Xur has returning that exotic Cipher, so you can get after those old exotics with that Xenology quest. And we have 2 random rolls for the Hawkmoon and for the Dead Man's Tale. Let's go over it. For the Hawkmoon, ladies and gentlemen, we have Extended Barrel Alloyed Magazine, Eye of the Storm, and last but not least, Polymer Grip, making this a pretty decent roll. And the Hawkmoon is always excellent, so it's always going to be good in PvE and in PvP. Hey, it's just an exotic Hawkmoon, that's all. Sitting here looking all pretty and stuff. You don't even have to do the old missions like you used to. So yeah, good times, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we have the Dead Man's Tale. Now, the Dead Man's Tale is another exotic that you don't have to do the mission for. You can just come pick this bad boy up. We have Chamber Compensator, Armor Piercing Rounds, 4th times a charm, which is pretty cool. Rapidly landing precision hits, return 2 rounds to the magazine, and composite stock, making this an excellent roll for PvE. Then again, it works in PvP too, as long as you're hitting your shots. Next up, we have that lovely, illustrious, and illuminous exotic engram. The weapon of the week is none other than the Fighting Lion Grenade Launcher. Comes with the intrinsic perk called Delayed Gratification. Grenade projectile will bounce off for surfaces. Press R2 to fire, release, then to detonate, and it does exactly that. But we also have some other traits, so let's go over them. We have none other than Countermass and Implosion Rounds, always a beautiful thing. But we also have this trait, and this trait is what makes the Fighting Lion the Fighting Lion. Thin the Herd. Direct hits do more damage to combatant shells, and dealing damage increases reload speed. Rapid final blows against grenade damage combatants refill the magazine. And last but not least, Short Action Stock. Excellent in PvE, excellent in PvP, but you have to hit your shots. If you can do that, the Fighting Lion will definitely be an excellent one for you to pick up. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, the Graviton Forfeit Exotic Helmet for the Hunter class comes with the intrinsic perk called Vanishing Shadows. It increases the duration of any invisibility effects. While you're invisible, your melee recharge faster, your weapons reload faster, and your recovery is greatly increased. So yeah, it's an excellent one. As long as you're rocking that Void class and you put this on, you're going to feel all of those effects, especially in PvE. Now, of course, there are other better exotics that you probably can rock, but definitely pick up the Graviton Forfeit. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Syntheseps Exotic Gauntlets for the Titan class. Comes with the intrinsic perk called Biotic Enhancement. It increases melee lunge range, improve melee and super damage when you're surrounded, making this excellent for PvE. And you know what? It's pretty decent in PvP as well. Pick it up and add it to your collection. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have none other than the Aeon Soul Gauntlets. Now, this is going to be for the Warlock class. You can pick this up for any one of your classes. It's going to help out all of your teammates with the Sect of Force Aeon Code mod. Now with this, after it has been buffed, you have 3 different choices that you can use. Rapid precision hits. We also have the Sect of Vigor, which you can get class ability energy. Sect of Insight, successive precision weapon takedowns have a chance to drop orbs of power for your allies. And last but not least, the Sect of Force, rapid precision hits with the weapon temporarily increase your reload speed and weapon swap speed. Pick it up and add it to your collection. Now for the legendaries, we have the Nightwatch 200 RPM lightweight frame scout rifle. Yeah, this is one that you could get back in the day from Gambit, but this one comes with fluted barrel, Hamel forged rifling, tactical magazine, and we also have steady rounds. So, you know, always want that range and a little bit of stability for this one. We have a rapid hit and multi-kill clip, making this a pretty phenomenal roll with the handling masterwork. Not a god roll, but it's a really good roll. So definitely, if you don't have the Nightwatch, or at least one with a really good roll, it's definitely one you can pick up. Next up, the 7 Surfer SI2 is a 360 RPM lightweight frame sidearm with some void damage on this as well. We also have hammer forged rifling and diagonal rifling, so you definitely want to stick with the top. Steady rounds, alloy magazine, and we have that trait where you have to crouch down low, field prep, elemental capacitor with a ranged masterwork, making this a pretty decent roll. It'll be pretty good in PvE, and in PvP, well, maybe not so much. You probably want to roll with something else, but then again, if you don't have it, you're probably going to pick it up. Next up, the Giant 7 is a 390 adaptive frame with slow 10 posts and SPO 28 front on this pulse rifle. And we have armor piercing rounds, a lightweight mag, decent. What else do we have? We have firmly planted, nice, and swashbuckler, making this a pretty decent roll. Not bad at all. With the range masterwork, like I said, not a god roll, but it's still an excellent roll. Could be a whole lot worse. So if you don't have a Giant 7, definitely pick it up and add it to your collection. Next up, the main ingredient is an amazing 740 precision frame fusion rifle. And it comes with hit marker IS, red dot 2, MOA, and red dot micro. So keep it on that red dot micro for a little bit more range. Starting off pretty good. We also have accelerated coils, not bad. And we also have projection fuse, which is excellent. Increases impact and range as well. Looking pretty freaking good. Firmly planted, which is excellent, and tap the trigger with the stability masterwork, making this almost a god roll, but this is still an amazing roll. You would definitely want to pick this up. If you don't have a good main ingredient, trust me, this thing murks. It's excellent in PvE, and it's definitely excellent in PvP. Pick it up and add it to your collection. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few more goodies. We have the Wishbringer shotgun, rapid fire frame 140, which means you're going to fire in full auto, which is always a good thing. We have rifle barrel on here. We also have small bore, so you always want to roll with a little bit more range. Appended magazine, extended magazine, and we have slide shot, which is absolutely an amazing trait that you can get for shotguns and auto-loading holster, making this a pretty phenomenal roll. It's not bad at all. Trust me, it can always be worse. And this one is a pretty good roll with the range masterwork, making it a pretty good roll for the Wishbringer. Not bad at all. Should be excellent in PvE, pretty good in PvP. Next up, the Shattered Cipher. I do believe this is the first time we have this here. We got chamber compensator, diagonal rifling on this machine gun. We got tactical mag, flag railroad, auto-loading holster, and unrelenting, making this a 900 RPM rapid fire frame. A must-have if you don't have a void. And if you don't have a void machine gun that you had from the other seasons, excellent that they have this year. And last but not least, for the weapons, the Swarm. This is a Nightfall weapon that Xur has this week, which is excellent. High impact frame 360 means it's going to hit hard. We also have corkscrew rifling, and we also have none other than hammer forged rifling. So you got a little bit more range, extended magazine, flared magwell. So I'm going to keep it right there for me if I was going to pick this one up. Killing Wind, which is decent for PvE, and last but not least, One for All, making this a PvE roll for sure, and not an excellent one at that. But then again, if you don't have an arc high impact frame machine gun, I would definitely pick it up. Xur rarely sells Nightfall weapons, so definitely pick this up if you don't have the Swarm. Now for our, I hate to say it, legendary armor this week. The set, not only does it look horrible, the stats are horrible too. The Ancient Apocalypse set, only thing that looks half decent is the helm and the chest piece. So for me, it's a hard pass, But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's all the exotics and all the legendaries that Xur has brought for us today, March the 11th. 2022. Happy Friday, my Guardians. Once again, thanks for watching, everybody. For everybody that has been supporting these videos and other videos as well, just want to say thank you. Hope you and yours having a wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, my Guardian. Happy Friday once again, and as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.